If the tourism corridor project announced in the budget of the state government to make tourism development effective in the district becomes a reality, it will give a fresh awakening to the tourist destinations in the hilly region. The tourism corridor project is being implemented around 10 tourist spots in Nedumangad Taluk. The aim is to increase tourism revenue by attracting tourists. Most of the tourist destinations in the hills, which are paradises for tourists, are in the midst of neglect. Lack of tourists, including from foreign countries, come to tourist destinations, including Ponmudi. Most of the projects announced in the budget for normal tourism sectors are usually on paper. Year by year, the number of tourists arriving at the tourist centers in the hilly region is increasing sharply. But the fact is that most of the tourism centers do not make any arrangements to attract the tourists. In the first phase, the government has allocated 50 crore rupees in the budget for the tourism corridor. The aim is to develop existing tourist centers without harming the environment and thereby create employment opportunities for many people. Also, development will be made possible in tribal areas as well. Trade and industry sectors will also be stimulated by increasing tourist arrivals. Before the spread of COVID, there was a huge rush in the tourist centers of the district. When the tourist centers that were closed due to the spread of COVID were opened later, not enough tourists came. Usually during the summer, tourist spots in the district, including Ponmudi, are crowded with tourists. But the situation is different now. Despite the increasing severity of the heat, the tourism sector is yet to wake up. But no plans are implemented to attract tourists. Tourists do not even get basic facilities in the most of the tourist destinations. Most of the time, the clamour of tourist development is left as a forest reclamation. But if the newly announced tourism corridor project becomes a reality, the tourism development dreams of the hilly region will become green. The government intends to implement the scheme in phases. 50 crores announced in the first phase will be implemented for the initial works. It is decided to allocate more amount later. News Desk, Kaumudy Global.